Well, there's the tanker. Actually, not tanker, he's cargo. Yeah, this guy's doing about 12 and a half knots according to his plan. He set it for Honolulu. It's a Mahi Mahi is the name of it. And as you can see by the way the sea is crossing between us there, the waves are going between us, where you might be able to note that he's on the waves, of course. And here's the other guy. He's doing 17 and a half knots. And coming up behind the Mahi Mahi, I forget the name of his. But anyway, so yeah, we'll be diverting here pretty soon. Hello YouTube friends, afternoon update. It is 2:20 in the afternoon, Saturday afternoon. We're 9 nautical miles from the tip of Catalina. Again, we're going around the backside of Cat Harbor. We're on a dead collision course with a cargo ship doing 12 knots, and then one behind him doing 17. I'll swing the camera around here in a second and show you. We're of course going to have to do a little avoidance here, but hold up the AIS and we are definitely going to cross paths, and we're looking at him. Anyway, so rolly sea, 4 to 6 footers, about 12 to 15 seconds apart, and we're going into them. So this has been definitely a rolly afternoon. Dog Friday has managed to, depending upon which side of the cockpit she's on, curl up behind whoever is sitting down there and steady herself. She loves the boat, but she doesn't, when it gets a little rolly, I guess no dog or cat or animal, they don't feel steady on their feet. Anyway, excuse me, it'll be nappy time at some point. We pulled the bimini down so we could just have the sun above us here, so that's kind of nice for a change. But yeah, we'll go around and get some shots of the backside as we always do, and I'll get a shot of this tanker coming up on us. Well, you two buddies, give you an idea how close we came to this guy. He's probably quarter mile. I hailed the captain, and he replied back, and I told him, we're sailing vessel footprints. We were on his starboard side, and he told him we were going to divert. He said, "Thank you very much. I diverted for another sailboat. I appreciate you diverting for me." And here's this other guy coming up behind, and it's steaming along at like 17 and a half. So he's caught up, and he's going to overtake. Anytime you got two boats on the water, there's a race. So anyway, we're going to ghost along until they get past. Looks like these two guys discussed one overtaking the other probably. I would guess that the one on the other side, the Mahi Mahi, probably has to turn since he's going to Honolulu. And this guy coming up probably hailed him and requested that he let him go around. That's probably why he was doing 17 and a half knots. So then the Mahi Mahi looks like he cut his engines to allow this guy to go around so he can negotiate his turn or whatever he's going to do. Because yeah, the Mahi Mahi is not still, doesn't look like, but it looks like he was doing 12 and a half. He's definitely cut back to almost nothing. And this is what happens out here. We're out of the shipping lanes, but these guys, like this guy, Mahi Mahi, going to Honolulu, he's got to head out across the Pacific. We'll power up here in a minute. We're ghosting along at 3 knots under the wind. We're just idling on the engine, so we'll power up here and make our move. Afternoon update. Looks like it's about 3:15. You can see off in the distance there. We are roughly 6 nautical miles to the tip, and doing 5.7, between 5.7 and 5.9 knots. So we'll be there within about an hour and make the turn. All other traffic, looks like, is out of here. Those 2 cargo ships are gone. Got two sailboats that are headed to the other end of the island to go to Avalon, it looks like. Sun is out, kind of a hazy day, but yeah, got a little bit of wind to help out with the motor sailing, and we're doing okay. So we'll catch you on the other side. Well, you can see the ocean swells breaking on the shore over there. We are in a good 6-foot swells out here, by the way, today. Afternoon, YouTube folks. It is 20 minutes after 4. We've rounded the tip, which I'm sure I will have flipped into a video portion before this, and we're on the back side. We are surfing. Yes, we still have the Argentini going because there just hasn't been enough wind, so we prefer to burn a little fuel and get out here and relax. So that's what we're doing. Anyway, we're surfing at between 5.8 and 6.4 knots with the little bit of wind that's here. And we're cut back to probably just below half throttle. We've got about another hour and a half before we'll be pulling into Cat Harbor. And first mate is, she made some fresh bread and she's feeding the birds and they're just going nuts. Of course, Dog Friday is really objecting. She doesn't want those birds to be fed. So, as you can see, we got a whole flock of birds back there behind us.
That's all.
Anyway, so we'll video some more as we start to pull into Cat Harbor. See you soon. We're back in Two Harbors. Cat Harbor. You know, it's funny. Same boats that were here last time are here now. It's only one boat difference. And I'll get a shot of it. Let me spin the camera around. Of the two derelicts up there, the trimaran that's dismasted and the other, well, looks like about a 22-footer dismasted. Somebody was rafted up to the trimaran last time we were here. They're not there. But insofar as the other boats, we're in the same exact spot we were in. There's the beach where the kayak lady saved our kayak. And yeah, all the other boats are the same. It's funny. Anyway, so we're going to be going to shore. Get some videos of that. Oh, we got some people up here on top, looks like. Well, here we are, another successful kayak adventure. From the boat to the shore. Two harbors.
What I do think is interesting.
The dog that loves chips. Come on, let's go.
It is 6 o'clock.
So we're going to drag the kayak back out there, launch it. Hence why we've learned not to wear shoes and socks, but our boating shoes. Launch the kayak and get back to the boat.
Why do we feel like we're tipping?
Because headed out. I got my video camera going. Sailing vessel footprints ahead. The notorious sailing vessel footprints. Yeah, I can feel her rocking the boat back there. She doesn't need to rock the kayak. Can you reach back and get the painter? Is it like handy? You don't have to get it now, but just make sure it's handy so that when we need to throw it up there, we can. Folks, it's actually darker than this here. This camera has a fairly sensitive CMOS sensor, but boy, you can see how calm it is. 6-foot swells out there. We are probably, yeah, like I was saying when we were getting on the kayak to come out here, about 200 feet. I doubt we'll be dragging tonight. Got a fishing line in the water, rigged for halibut. Let's see what we can get here.